Hello, squirrels. I look like a Hawaiian witch. I have my chained up crazy yarn from Darn Good Yarn. Hey, flip flops and lollipops. How are you, my dear? Doing all right this Friday? Happy Friday. Whoop, whoop. Hey, Ashley's World. Welcome, welcome. Granny Banani and Miguel. A Carrie Raid. How about that? I was just looking at her nice apartment. Oh, gosh. Let me twist this around. That end wants to poke up even though, I'll do my hair so you can see my green earrings. Even though we wove it in long time ago. Hey, Jackie and Rose. Oh, my goodness. There I am doing it again. And, of course, this is on Top Chat, not live chat. So I probably skipped over some of you. Okay, let me get this fixed. Yeah, Jackie, Rose, Gracie, and Sandrine. Roll Tide, baby. She says, hello, everyone, and then Roll Tide, baby. Hey, Oreo. Thank you, Carrie, for the stampede, if she's in here yet. And thank you all that are coming over from Carrie's. Her apartment is so nice, isn't it? And I love what's going to be her yarn room. It's going to be such good lighting in there. And she's got a good front window, too, she was showing us. Hey, Raquel and Oreo. I might have said Oreo already. That's all right. Freaky. Yep, I am. I was here just about a minute early. Make up for all the times I've been a lot late. I have to make up a lot of time. Daughter Kimmy and Jen Reeves. Howdy do, howdy do. What's in everybody's cup and on your hooks or needles? Hey, hugs to Nana's Crafty Corner, Donna. I'm doing fabulous. Always doing great when I see you guys. I'm doing great anyway, but really great when I see you guys. My squirrel squad coming in. You're being a shadow today. Freaky says to who knows. Sandrine says, thumbs up, everybody. Yeah, we need about 7 more to catch up. And Amanda Wright. Hey, darling. And let's see. Kim Rish is here. And Regina Reed and Lorna. Just saw Lorna a while ago. Hey, darling. Didn't I just see you over at Leanne's a while ago? I believe I did. My memory so stinks. Y'all know that. Hey, Tank. And Q Linda says black coffee and whips. Granny Banani says she dropped her cup. Oh no. Hello, Ellen. Good to have you. And Dinky Crafts Jennifer's in the house. And Donna G says coffee's brewing. Oh, Jackie said finishing baby blankets. And Ellen said, hi everyone, happy Friday. Love that hat. Thank you. It is a Bag O Day hat. I love her tutorials. I just about have to have tutorials. I did bring a pattern in here, and I was looking for the other one from Ross Smell Great Guy. This is a free pattern, so I can show it. But I love this. If you are learning to knit, or even if you already know, he does this. It's just a basic knitted beanie. And that's what I'm doing here with this oopsie yarn. This is Noro, but I didn't order it. What I ordered was, got it today. This beautifulness. This is 656 yards, whereas this is only 100 meters. So about all I could do with this, and this is a bulky, is make a hat. So I just did it. I most often do a 2x2 rib. So that's what I'm doing, just a basic beanie. After I do my rib, I just knit and around, which produces stockinette. But isn't this glorious? And I got this and that Ami hook whenever I won that from Laura, Mad Mimi, who's one of the Florida gals. Did y'all see the Florida gals yesterday on did I forget to go to I think I forgot to go to Mimi's last night. Mimi was on instead of Sandy last night. Mad Mimi, Laura. But I did see them at 4 o'clock on the Crotchety Cloggers time, and they showed us the house they were staying in, or Marianne and Laura. And then they went out to the pool, and oh my gosh, it is so nice. I'd love to be there. Anyway, I already had this one. This is the Noro. This is my favorite Noro because it's got neat color combos and because it's got a lot of yardage. I think you get a whole lot more bang for your buck with these. It's GESHI. And there's different colors. This is color number 10. And that one I already had. And I've got another one in there that I've started something on that's got springy colors. This is like a orchid and brown. And I know Miss Linda, Linda Simpson, she was saying one of her favorite color combos is pink and brown. No, she said blue and brown. I love blue and brown, pink and brown, but purple and brown is my favorite. But this is close. But anyway, I love Ross's pattern because it's basic. You know how basic I am. But the pattern is in super fine, in a DK, in a medium, or in a bulky, and he's got them separated. Like, there you go with the number 1. This is free, y'all. Ross, the smell great guy, you know, his channel is Smells Like Yarn. And it's easy. You know me and patterns. I do the same old thing because I don't like to follow patterns. Oh, and by the way, oh shoot, if I pick this up, everything's going to fire watch. Okay, my basket still got a little give, but it's not near as floppy as it was. See that? This is the one that's I did with the Woolies. Was it Woolies Thick and Quick, maybe? It was at Michael's and it was on clearance, and I think it was something maple. Sweet maple, red maple, something like that. Love the color. Somebody had asked me about it. Oh, before I get back to y'all, let's go ahead and highlight a couple of... So now this basket's going to sit here and collect all the daily yarn fiber of the day. Daily recommended fiber. So let's highlight a few nutty buddies as we've been doing. Let's highlight Knitting Turnpike. That Gina. She is something else. What a sweet lady she is, and so generous and so talented. She and Linda Simpson make a great team. You know, they've been doing a shawl together. They both do that nice, pretty lacy stuff. So Knitting Turnpike and Brenda the Newbie Crocheter. I hadn't seen Brenda around. I hope she's doing okay. I figure maybe I've just been missing her. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Dago. Hey, Denny. Hey, Angelia, Crocheting House Mouse. You have had the cutest stuff. And oh my gosh, that Rebecca, that Frankenstein. Oh my God, it was a Frankenstein gnome, y'all. You got to go over to Crocheting House Mouse. She does the coolest ammies. And Rebecca the one that did this amazing squirrel, Diego, because she lives in San Diego. Had you ever seen this, Angelia? Did I show you that Rebecca made this? Isn't it amazing? And somebody had asked if I made this squirrel here. Heck no. One of my lovely subscribers had it made and sent it to me. So, Knitting Turnpike, Brenda the Newbie Crocheter, and Nancy Peters. And I'm thinking Nancy Peters probably maybe doesn't have a channel, but I'm not positive. Hey, Teresa D and Shatika, I think I got you, but maybe not. Hey, Pat Dancer. Teresa Hart. You still at work, so you'll be lurking? Not a problem. Isn't it cute? Wasn't that the Rebecca that sent you the Frank? And you were so excited. I thought you're so cute. But that is something that you love your Frankensteins. You were trying to get your hubby out there. Hey, Kate. Good grief, Dee. Another gigantic girl. Don't stay in them. Stay about a minute and then come on. I wish I could tailor them somehow, but I got nothing to do with them except where they come on. If you watch the replay, if anybody ever watches the replay, you probably will see one at the beginning, and then there's one at the end. I used to have them, you know, and I didn't say where the ads were, but they were in the middle, but it was every few minutes. It was crazy. So I just put one at the beginning and one at the end because that was dumb. That is ridiculous, Denny. I agree. I agree. And Kate, I have your hat almost done and knit, but I don't like it. And it's not your yarn, it's me. So I'm thinking I'm going to take it down and do a crochet version. That's a lot of yarn, and I wasn't using but about half of it either with that just plain old plain Jane pattern. I'm going to get on Bod's link and her tutorials and find something cute. That yarn deserves something cute. Hey, Jeanette Maxwell and Jonna's Crochet Journey. You would love to be as good at making stuffies. Yeah, I've never really even tried. Oh, no, it must have been really long, Freaky. Thank you. It's from Bod. It's Miss Bod's pattern from last year. Yeah, Kate seems to attract the super long ads. 1 hour and 18 minutes she came on in. Hey, Tina, how are you? You working on your doll? That's cool. Jackie Pez, one day you're going to try knitting again. You know the basics. Yeah. You learned from a family friend and learned to crochet from your mom. Sure. Why not? When I started my channel, I didn't know I still don't know too much about crochet because y'all know I do the same old stuff all the time, but because I like to do it. Hey, Fridgie. Hey. Kate, Bitch and Stitches is working on her 3-color challenge project. It's going to be a gooder or a goodin'. Okay, out of our alpaca book, when you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. I don't know about that, but that's a good way to be. I know Triple C Dana on her craft hour was talking about, don't be envious of other people. You know, like if they got certain people at their chats, I'm bad about doing. I'm not envious. Sometimes I'll see people at their chats that used to come to my chats, and maybe they come every once in a while. And sometimes I'll say, hey, so-and-so, I've been missing you, but I do. But I shouldn't say that. I mean, you know, folks come if they want to come. Hey, Suzanne Wallen, darling. Let me go back and see what all I missed. And we've got trivia to check. And you know I got fiber to show you. More fiber. Let's see here. Freaky Geek, you bet you one of them naughty chatters? No. You not naughty. Pat Dancer says water in her cup. Oh, wow. There just went the remote to the lights. I flipped it right off. I've got raspberry indulgence. Compliments of Nana Michelle. Cheers, y'all. As Mama would have said, cheers and tables. Let's see. Where am I? Hey, Mary Webb, calling me Granny Awa. Yes, I am. I miss I went over to Jen's channel and she looked pretty good. She kind of looked tired. Kim said, my daughter Kim, my YT daughter Kim. Kim's Crochet and Knit. She just purchased another Ommi, OMMI, from Amazon. Hook in red. That's what I got. The 5.5 in red. And I got that from Mimi. I started to say a while ago. Mimi, Laura, Mad Mimi. She, from Daigo's fundraiser, one of her fundraisers for Angela. I won. Laura did a $25 gift card to Amazon. So I got that Noro. Well, it was $30. And then I got the crochet hook first. And that came first. That was my first Ommi. Well, that's the only one I got. But I plan to get more, Kim, because I love them. Or love it. Here's Miss DOY, Miss Jeanette again. So good to see you. She says, hey to me and everybody else. Leanne said, hey to me and everybody else. And Denny says it's 64 degrees in Massachusetts. There's my Nana Michelle. Oh, she was in the ads. I hope she didn't stay. Sparkles, hope Chess Pat is here. And Miguel said he loved that hot tub, Mary. I know. Don't you want to just jump in there? Didn't you want to? Oh, Denny says she's at her new job filling out paperwork. Well, I hope everything goes smoothly, my dear. Thank you, Pat. I got on just no t-shirt. Got the cowbell on for celebrations. My earrings for Miss Tina. My hat I did from Bod. And this that was just chains. This yarn is some darn good yarn. The Sari silk. I love how it does, though. Like, I love it even when it has real fluffy parts like this. It's just, it's just unraveled and but it's real soft. And fluff doesn't come off of it. I just love it. I was like, what could I do with this? So I just made a big old long chain, and when I want to put it on, I just wrap and wrap and wrap. It looks like a Hawaiian lei, I think. Let's see. I can only go back so far, so I think I did. Nana says, finally out of the ads. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Kim said coffee and working on a test pattern for Anaya. Anaya's toy box. Elisa, you know what I'm going to show. Faith has to make an appearance. She's my co-host when Nana Michelle's not up here with me. And some of you guys. There's Faith. Howdy do, y'all. Okay, so that's cool. Kim, that you're doing that. Kate says at Frenchy Fibers file, can you email her? She's going to be around the next couple. Okay. Oh, y'all might meet up. How cool. Nana Michelle says out of the ads. Oh, no live today. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Olivia isn't feeling well. Her asthma and allergies are acting up. You did do a short video for the stitch. Okay. So everybody that's following along with Nana and their crochet along, look for a video instead of a live. Hey, sweet Amy Long. Hugs to Mimi. Hey, Tank. Darling. Hey, to Rudy. You can't sleep. Bless your heart. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm not glad you can't sleep, but glad to have you. Freaky said, oh, Kim says she loves the Ami hooks. You got 3 now? I just have that one, but I do love it. It's a red 5.5, I'm pretty sure. Or was it? I can't remember the size, but anyway, I think it's bigger than that. But at the time, I didn't have a choice. They only had that one. No, they had a pink one, I think. But it looked like Pepto-Bismol pink. Karen Grand Prix saying hey to everybody. And Miss Pat Dancer, how are you doing, sweetie? Hope you're doing better over here. She might not want to say it, but she had a little tumble and hurt her hands or her wrist. I said, next time, fall on your butt. Don't mess up your very important hands. Don't we just, that's just, what do you call that? I don't know, just a natural thing to put your hands out whenever you're falling. And Kim said, Denny, I love the costume on your daughter or grandbaby. Was it Chloe? I saw I subscribed to their channel. They were so cute. Chloe had her foot out and about knocked that thing off the wall. And she's like, uh-oh. And Wayne is so cute. Let's see. Angela says, hey, Dee, can't believe you didn't. I would have, but I was going through health stuff and I can hardly walk. I know Sandy has problems too, but you know what? If they do another one, which they're talking about doing, because some of them talk about starting to save up now so they can, I may do it if they do it again. I might try to do that because, oh man, I would just so love to meet all those folks. Dago says she's opening her channel fundraiser to Canada as she now has a $5 and $10 Amazon gift card from an anonymous donor. So, woo! Yay! I'd love to win that prize. Talk about somebody that can do cute Amies. You need to get over to Dago Crochets and see that prize. That is so cute. Hey, hola, Joe. You were in a meeting. No worries. Hey, Triple C. And y'all know, I thought about filming me making tea right after I finished making it. But I've got to make Triple C reminded me that I got to make my Triple C, my cold coffee concoction. So hopefully I'll remember to record that. And maybe I can get to this tomorrow. We'll take all of 2 seconds for each one of them. And Triple C said, hey, Granny. And I said, hey, Dana. And she says, hey, everybody. Finally, a doll that's not creepy. I know. Is she not cute? I'll just keep knocking her hat off. Lord, and her hat went down in my fiber pile over here in the fiber abyss, and I thought I wasn't ever going to find it, but I did. Look, there's Flower Tammy, Elaine Brown, Angela Mills, my Sissy. And Sissy, that video was so good. Sissy has a little short video. It was on the Zoom thing, wasn't it? Or was it on your Facebook group? Anyway, Sissy was walking on some old hard concrete. She was doing good. And Kate is congratulating Ola Joe on her 10K. And yes, so what an accomplishment. And Kim, how are you feeling, honey? Okay, Kim says, announcement, no affordably geeky tomorrow. You're still feeling under the weather and Ginger has to help her mom get ready for surgery. Okay, you'll be back on Ginger's channel on Wednesday at 10 Eastern time. I think that's what she said. Let me make sure. Kim, I hope you feel better, sweetie. I'll be praying for you, and I'll be praying for Miss Kitty that she does well during her surgery and that she will heal completely and swiftly. Folks saying howdy to everybody. Sparkle Pat saying hey to everybody she missed. Everybody says hey to everybody. And Sharon Brooks, hey, hon. Raquel says she's crocheting a spider blanket, one of Fiber Spider's patterns. It's a fun pattern. And Kim says they've got 4 milli to 6 milli in red right now. Cool. Did you know? Where did I see it? Boy has resin hooks now. Was it Bod? Might have been. No, Cinnamon Stitches. Cinnamon Stitches. They got them at Joann's. Or Joann. I don't have a Joann, so if I get any of those, I'll have to order them. They look just like furls, but look at Cinnamon Stitches review. She did a review of them. She likes her furls. She's a furls girl, too. And doggone it, Kim. Ola Joe. I was waiting. Was that yesterday? I was waiting on, was it Pam? On furls, and I went right to sleep in true granny fashion. And Kate says, hey, Dago, she almost missed you going to get a drink. And there's Kim popping up saying, hey, and there's Lane Brown, got you, Angela Mills. You know they are having a ball. A ball. Did y'all catch them when Mimi was on last night and Sandy's at 8 o'clock last night? I think I missed that. Okay, I just hope Kim gets to feeling better, affordably crafty. Sharon Brooks and other folks saying that. Hey, Bonnie got knits. So good to see you back out and about after your hospitalization. I hope you're feeling much, 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 much better. There's Dodo. And Freaky Geek says every time it rains or snows, you're under the weather. Elaine says, feel better, Kim. Teresa said she was outside on the patio when y'all were filming. Gotcha. You did good. Dawn and Sophie Grace, hey. There's Carrie. Thank you so much for bringing your folks over and doing an elephant stampede. I love it. Love your new place. Especially what's going to be your new yarn room. I was telling everybody how good the lighting was. And your camera is so much better, but you know that. You're so clear and the lighting's good and all that stuff. There's Dinky Crafts, Jennifer, if I didn't say. I think I did. Freaky says trying his hand at resin crochet hook making. They sort of have a bend in them. Cool. Sharon says, can't wait to get the IV out so you can crochet again. Looking like you'll be home Monday. Well, I pray so, Sharon. Everybody pray for Sharon. That she'll be doing much, much better and will be able to get home and get the IV out so she can do her thing. Kate says, all furls hooks look like very personal toys. You just can't take them seriously. But hey, everybody likes what they like. That's hilarious. Jeanette Maxwell says, if I don't sleep, you're going to turn into a girl. You got the opposite of what I got. I wish I could give you some of my. And I do take, I can have pain meds to take, but I'm like that even when I don't take them. But it don't help, if I take that, I'm surely out. But my feet didn't hurt so bad. I could get along without it. But anyway. Oh, yeah, Flower Tammy's reminding us Billy comes on tonight and with the Florida girls tonight at 9 Eastern. So thank you, Flower Tammy. Bonnie says she's doing better, finally beginning to feel like a human. That's great. And Freaky says, Jeanette, good time of year to be one. Hope you get some rest soon. We don't want her to be a zombie, though. Jessica, hey, honey. Can't stay long. That's okay. You stay however long you can. Watch the replay later if you will. Kim says, hey to Bonnie. She's been worried about you. Yes, she's been out and about. And I've seen her in several chats lately. So, yay. And Bonnie says, oh, Jessica says, hey to everybody. And Bonnie says, Sharon, her arms are beautiful colorways from her IVs. I'm sure. I know how that is. I know how black and blue and green and everything my hands get when they try to put them. I'm like, if I ever have to stay in the hospital, which thank you, Jesus, I've never had to stay more than one time I had to stay over a week, but that was a long time ago. There's our Madonna putting up Billy's link, so we'll have it for tonight. Thank you so much. And Nana Michelle's not going to be on after me today, so if any of you want to go live, just let us know right after me because, and we hope and pray that Olivia will be feeling better. She's got her allergies are acting up in asthma, so let's pray for that little gal. All right, y'all have seen these before. Here's the fiber of the day. Recommended allowance. Remember, I got these. These weren't on clearance, but I got them at 30% off. However, you know, Lindsay shops my stash, my youngin', my Florida youngin'. So when I got in here to look around, so she showed me what she took, but I forgot. I didn't know whether she took one or both, so she took both, which is fine. But I had just like, oh, I hope they got these still, and they did. Like, who knows when I'm ever going to get to these, but I love this. I normally like yarns that have more color in them, but I love these colors, and it's highly speckled. So this colorway is Redwood Roaming. And I think these are a great price even when they're not on 30% off. But, you know, 30% off, they're just a little over $10 at Hobby Lobby. And when they're not on sale, they're $14.99. I mean, bougie Hanks, that ain't bad. And then again, this was Noro that I did not order. Some lady in California did. And the lady that I got that big Gishi Noro from, she just let me keep this one and sit with that. But you know what? Somebody was saying, I think Leanne or something. We were somewhere, I don't remember. But Leanne and Dave, maybe at David's yesterday. Yeah, because David was saying, what do you do with 100 meters or something? I said, you can knit a hat. And you can. And Kate, I promise I'm going to get back. Like I say, I've got it almost. All I would have to do is close up the top, bind it off, and it would be done. But it deserves to be something bougier than that. So I'm going to try to do a crocheted something. This is some I've had, and I don't usually just use this fun fur kind of stuff. This was Hobby Lobby's version, and they had it out. I don't think I got this past year. I think I've had this one a while. It's 100% polyester, so very soft. I usually pair this with just a regular yarn, and it's called Twilight Couture and Halt Fur. So I'm not sure. It may be a crazy hat. It may be a fluffy hat. And you know that I won this from Turtle Burger Crochet. I won 3 of these and a white one. So what I'm going to do is pair it with brown. You know, I was telling you about how I like brown with pink, brown with, well, Linda Simpson likes brown with blue. I like that too, but won't that be pretty? I'm just going to color block it. So when I run it, this is Montpelier Peacock. And these are hometowns. So I'm using size 19 to get a little drape on it. This is called Chocolate Billings. No, Billings Chocolate. Where's Billings? Wyoming? There's probably a bunch of them, like somebody else was telling me. Montpelier, I was saying Montpelier, Vermont. Who was it that told me a bunch of, you know, in our country, we've got lots of towns that have the same name. But anyway, going to be my regular, but this tealish peacock's a little more green than teal. So there's that for your recommended daily. And then here's our Chloe Denny. And I've shown y'all this before. But I took it out because I had just made a shorter piece. What I hope to do with this is make 2 rectangles and then put them together, you know, a 45-degree angle. You ever seen putting poncho together like that? That's what I plan to do with this. And my sparkle thing is down there on the bottom. I can't really get to it. My sparkle, my other moss stitch, the sparkle one for Crochet Creations by Christy. I probably won't make, I forgot to check when the cutoff was for that, but it don't matter. I'm just doing it for doing it. All the Hanks, Jen Reeves, Tom Hanks, Hank Williams, Freaky said. Jen Reeves says, how many Hanks does it take to knit a nice size shawl? 2. If it's like 400, you know, I use about 600 yards normally, but sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, depending. Freaky says, what? 2 shot to throw snowballs with a potato. What are you talking about, Freaky? Freaky said, Pat Dancer, get you a sight. You'll never miss any. Oh, Lord. Freaky so literal. Bonnie said she got a commission for another blanket today. Fair warning, she had a terrible time sourcing the yarn in a specific color. All the stores are not promising shipping before November. What is going on with all that stuff sitting out? Oh, hey, Leanne. Leanne's Craft Room is here from down under. How are you, dear? Good to see you. Freaky did an order with Amazon, was told items would show up second week in November, and they came in 2 days. Yeah. Yeah, Jen, I was thinking Billings, Montana, but I'm sure there's probably a bunch of them. Hey, Inherited. Good to see you. Oh, Jessica had to go. All right. Well, we got some stuff to check. Our fun trivia from Wednesday. Let's check. Check. And Tank says, what color yarn are you looking for, Bonnie? Yeah, let everybody know. Somebody might could help you out. Jeanette says she will take all the sleep she can get. I wish I could. I'll pray for you, honey. Hope that will help. And Freaky's running away to stuff his face. Okay, thanks for being here. Pat says she's fine, except she sprained her wrist. But don't you hate that? Because that interferes with your crocheting. Sorry, Pat, if you didn't want that told, but I figured we could use a few more folks praying for you. Get well faster. Okay, Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas from 1993, directed by Henry Selick, tells a story about Halloween Town and Christmas Town. The question was, who was the one who found the portal between the two towns? And Olivia and all of you who said Jack Skellington were correct. It says Jack, the Pumpkin King, inadvertently finds the portal between Halloween Town and Christmas Town. Excited by his find and the wonder that he saw in Christmas Town, he returns to Halloween Town and explains what he found. The people of Halloween Town don't see it quite the same way, however. Playing along with the folks of Halloween Town, Jack finally announces that they would take over Christmas. Jack takes on the guise of Sandy Claus and rides a coffin pulled by skeletal reindeer. Hey, Doc Destiny, good to see you. Bonnie's got it, a pale lavender. Okay. Good. Pulled by skeletal reindeer. The real Santa is kidnapped and held prisoner by Oogie Boogie. Sally tries to stop this terrible event, and eventually Jack comes to his senses. Jack then helps Sally rescue Santa Claus. Romance blossoms between Jack and Sally with a wonderful, happy ending to that cute animated film. Number 2 was about Csi New York. Love my Walmart sippy cup. Not really sippy, but nice lid and straw. Said CSI NY had an episode entitled Boo. It aired on Halloween 2007 and is the 6th episode in season 4. And the question was, what is the name of the town where the murders take place? And it was Amityville. And there's a whole bunch of info about that, but I'm not going to read all that stuff. 3 in the television special, it's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. Has anybody seen that that's coming on? Don't let me miss it. Hey, Kelly. I'm glad you're doing great, Doc. I'm doing fabulous. Hey, Sandra. Oh, no. Sandra's saying Bridget, Queen's Crafts by Bridget. Husband is in ICU. Oh, no. We need to add them to the prayers. And I am behind putting people on the prayer list. Let's see. So who does Snoopy battle? And it was the Red Baron. In 1982, thank you, Sandra, for telling us that so we can pray for him and her. Yeah, definitely. So much sickness going on. In 1982, the wonderful movie E.T. Was released in theaters. Do you remember how E.T. was dressed for Halloween? And it was, in fact, a ghost. And Freaky said he thought he had a blonde wig on too, and I seem to remember that also. Number 5, who was the author of the poem called The Witch's Spell, a fun and popular Halloween poem? And it was William Shakespeare, and they have it here, and it is quite long, so I'm not going to read that. I mean, not long, but too long for me to read it here. Nana says hi to all that she's been missing. Olivia may not feel well with her allergies and asthma, but it has not stopped her appetite. I don't think anything can stop that child's appetite, but that's great. Tiny little old thing, and she eats all the time. Nana says she's fixing dinner, mashed potatoes, green beans, and meatless meatloaf. And she eats good. Tina's still working. She's working on a doll. Okay, 6, in Dark and Stormy Night, a 1994 episode from the TV show Family Matters, Steve Urkel and the Winslows play a story game where they each play a part in the plot. And they want to know the name of the game, and it was Pass the Ghost Story. Number 7, Pooh's Heffalump Halloween movie in 2005 is a delightful animated Walt Disney film. Why did Roo and Lumpy set out to find and catch the gobloon? And it was because Pooh ate all the candy. Hey, Arnie. Layla and Mia's dad. Hey, LaShira. And hey, howdy, if I missed anybody else. Let's see. Number 8, Eddie Munster is a character on the TV series The Munsters. What interesting Halloween character does he represent? And it was Werewolf. Number 9, The Monster Mash by Bobby, in quotes, Boris Pickett, was released in 1962. What was the name of the vocal group which was about to arrive at this event in the song? And it was the Crypt Keeper 5. And it says, enjoy the lyrics and see for yourself. The Crypt Keeper 5 were the vocal group indeed. And it's got the Monster Mash lyrics here, all of them. Let me see if I can see where it's at. Yeah. This one, this lyric was sort of in the middle. It says, the scene was rocking, all were digging the sounds. Igor on chains, backed by his baying hounds. The coffin bangers were about to arrive with their vocal group, the Crypt Keeper 5. And then they did the mash. They did the Monster Mash. Number 10, Garfield's Halloween Adventure was first aired on October 30th of the year 1985 until the year 2000. This special was rerun every year. What does Garfield disguise himself as in costume? And it was pirate. Thank you so much, Madonna. What's today? 22nd? Hey, Angela Wright. I'm doing great. I'm glad you're not doing so good. Well, we will add you to our prayers too, honey. You're usually fine too. I am so sorry. Okay, so that's Sunday, right? On PBS. Thank you so much. Madonna, thank you. Hey, Cynthia. All right, that was the end of that. And I have another one if y'all would like to. Or we can just jaw. Yeah, today's the 22nd. Okay. So that'll be Sunday. I'll have to set an alarm. I will set an alarm. Thank you. You're traumatized, Jeanette. What? By these Halloween trivias? Well, actually, this is not Halloween. This says, whether you love or hate creepy crawlies, there's a lot of interesting things about them and things they do. So this is about bugs. Bugs, spiders, bees, wasps, beetles, grasshoppers, ants, stuff like that. You got to get cooking, Angela. Is that what you're saying? Thank you, LaShira. Miss Tina made them. That's here. Crafts by the Rose. She makes my earrings. I got them in lots of colors. I need to make another order, Tina, if you're listening. I need some more colors. I have to get with you and let you know if you're still doing those. Because I know you stay busy on your dolls. Y'all want to do this or just hang out? You can wait and do it later or not do it at all. Oh, okay. Tina says, okay. I'll get with you sometime. I know I need like a turquoise blue and white, yellow. Those are the ones I can think of right now. They did the mash. They did the monster mash. What's going on with y'all? What's going on your channels? Anything? I know something, but if there's any announcements you want to make, remember if you want your link dropped, just put CC up. Oh, you got hot supper cooking, Angela? Is that what you mean? Oh, Kelly's going to get her some pound of love. What you going to make with that pound of love? I should know. Jackie says her favorite cartoon around Christmas is Rudolph the Reindeer. I go with like her link drop. So would Frenchie. He says nothing, honey. Like the cereal. Ola Joe has a hobby giveaway going on. Whoop, whoop. That sounds lovely. Tina Crafts by the Rose would like her link drop. And Madonna put up Ola Joe's. And Madonna put up Dago's. Kim says, go ahead with the trivia. Kim likes trivia. She does it on her channel too. All right. We got just enough time probably not to check it, but how many parts to its body does an insect have? 4, 1, 3, or 2? How many parts to an insect's body? Kelly says on her yarn diet. Still, though, you got to pass from your yarny community because you never, ever had a pound of love. You know, I'm not sure I have either. Never, ever had a pound of love. Am I any closer to... No, Pat. Well, kinda. I talked to the gal at church. All the parts, Freaky. Freaky, I thought you were gone. I'm glad you're here. Donna Woolsoggle says 3. Freaky says to put no. And an insect. All insects have the same amount of body parts. Quilty says doesn't. Oh, yeah. Probably a lot of people make them, but this Tina's where I get mine from. Dana's made some. I don't know that they're just like these. This is, I think, the pineapple design. And she makes other ones too. You know, the hoops I have. Okay, I see people saying different numbers there. I see 3. I see 4. You're always gone in the head, Freaky says. Okay, I think I saw 3, maybe the most. Are spiders insects? Yes or no? What was I saying? Seems like I was saying something. Y'all tell me if it was anything that y'all needed to know. They be bugs that eat other bugs. Yes, they do. No. I see. Well, I see a yes. I see a couple yeses. Mostly no's. And Frenchie says no, they're arachnids. Inherited is on an 80s trip yet again. Oh my goodness. How is that? Tell us more. Teresa Harp, off work now. Woohoo! You say no about spiders. Okay. When do spiders fly? As babies to find a new home. After they get their pilot's license. To go on holiday. as adults when they grow wings. So I think we could safely say it's either number 1 or 4. As babies to find a new home, or as adults when they grow wings. When do spiders fly? Freaky says adults. Jeanette says her interchangeable needle came apart and you dropped about 20 double stitches. Oh no. Your interchangeable knitting needles. You know, Leanne was talking about that. And some people don't notice, and Leanne did. She had tightened hers. Is getting a different set. Was supposed to come in today. Everybody's saying number 1, number 1, number 1 on that, which is as babies to find a new home. I agree. But she right. Yep. Hey, Christine Johnstone. Kelly says, "Oh Lord, spiders do be flying. Gross." Know it. This place has so many cobwebs. I decided to leave them undisturbed for this month, and then I need to get busy. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. Stuff goes out of my head as fast as it comes in. Why do bees dance? To tell other bees where to find food, to keep fit, they like the music, or to find a mate. Got your info from Charlotte's Web, Teresa. Right. That's what I was thinking about when I was thinking of the answer. Yep. Knitting needles. Thank you, Quilty. So I was thinking Leanne maybe missed that little key. If y'all ever have had or seen knitting interchangeable, the key, it looks like a piece of junk that you don't even need. It's like a heavy duty wire that's got a loop on one end and then just comes out straight. The loop, I guess, is just to hold on to, but that you poke it through, there's a itty bitty hole that you would never even notice on the end of the needle part, down on the metal part, if they're wooden or whatever. But when I tighten mine, they stay fine. And I've got a bunch of different kinds of sets, brands. And I usually have to use the key to loosen them, to take them apart. But evidently hers didn't, and that was a pain. Hey, Marsha Lee. How you? Tell others where to go. Okay, so what'd you say about bees dancing? Number 1, to tell other bees where to find food. I see that. And I see number 4, which was to find a mate. And I agree, it's between those two. Hey, Joanne. It's Joanne Jack. Teresa Hart says, every knitting row you do, you try to make sure your needles are still tight just in case. Yeah. It's a good idea. Okay, well, I'll just pick one between 1 and 4. Which creepy crawly's house is made out of paper? Wasp? Spider? Christine Crafts by the Rose is here, or she was, and she's the one that makes them. She doesn't, I don't think she's ever done a tutorial for them. I don't think she's got set up for tutorial, like I don't either. But she makes them to sell. But I know lots of people probably do. Wasp, spider, bee, earwig. Which one's nest or house, it says, is made out of paper? There's Tina. Somebody was just asking about a tutorial for these. Have you ever done that on your channel? I was saying I don't think you're set up like I can do a tutorial. I've done a few, but it's janky. My setup is crazy. And I got better than some people. I got an iPhone, but I have to put the iPhone on the clamp, face it down on what I'm looking at. But I know Csi has done it on StreamYard before. So that I don't know whether that might be something. Tina, I know you use StreamYard. She invites herself in and half the screen's looking at her hands and what she's doing. I hadn't thought about that. Hey, Dawn and Sophie. Uh-oh, Inherited said, sorry, husband interrupts again. Them husbands. I don't have one anymore. Let's see. Kelly said, can the bees just go on and be with the Lord? They've been chasing me this week every time I take the royal court out for their potty break. Yeah, if y'all don't know Kelly's Crochet Adventures, please go to her house. I love her something fierce. She is so funny and talented. And she'll say she's the slowest crocheter ever, but it don't matter. Inherited said he was in her bedroom. That's a deal breaker, and he wouldn't cooperate and crawl onto the broom so you could take them elsewhere. Something crawling around on my roof. Probably squirrels. Freaky says, Kelly, you got to stop pretending to be a flower smelling so good. She's hilarious. Okay, I think Wasp gets that one. Number 6, which creepy crawly scares its enemies with its bottom? Oh, Lord. Hey, Daphne. I could scare somebody with mine. Probably is so darn big. Kelly says you might be right, Freaky. Okay, so which creepy crawly scares enemies with its bottom? Australian hawk moth, that's one word, caterpillar. Number 2 says tree hopper. Number 3, peacock butterfly. I know we're at 6 bells, but nobody's coming on that I'm aware of. Peacock butterfly. And 4, hoverfly. Makes me think of that. Hover round. That's what I need to get around. Oh, Pat was talking about my shoe earlier. I have finally gone to talk to the gal from the church that's in charge of social ministry, and she told me I had to go to the church and get a paper and fill out. She's real sweet. We used to teach together. Well, she was a librarian. But anyway, so I've gone to get the paper. Haven't filled it out yet? No. I'll do it by Monday, and I'll take it by on Monday. I think I got to go to the doctor and get them to maybe. I don't know if they need that or not. So some of y'all are saying stuff that's not in here. Inherited said it was hilarious and still is. She paid a taxi driver to come get rid of, a gigantic spider. Marsha Lee loves her some Miss Kelly. Virtual hugs. Yes, Kelly is just, she's great. Mimi says, no idea. Kim says, what was the question? Hey, V. She says, bye, everyone. Did I tell you, hey? She's cooking dinner. Okay. Love you. And Kelly says, now that I think about it, it's her hair, Lord. Her hair be smelling like flowers, Lord. Or maybe it's her deodorant, Lord. And Freaky said, this is the question. What bug scares things off with its backside? That's it. Which creepy crawly scares its enemies with its bottom? Here are the choices again. Australian hawk moth caterpillar, tree hopper, peacock butterfly, or hoverfly. It's still hot. Inherited, bless your heart. It's ridiculous. Oh, I've had my AC on. I'll have my AC on during the day, and then I might have to turn the heat on at night. It's crazy. Kim says tree hopper. Mimi says she guesses number 1. I guess number 1 too. Got a couple folks guessing number 4. Daphne guessed number 1. Freaky says totally guessing. Guessing. Okay, why do beetles have 2 pairs of wings? So they can fly higher. 1 pair to fly and 1 pair to protect their body. So they can fly quicker. They don't. Beetles only have 1 pair of wings. Dang English, Freaky says. Tigo says to Teresa Hart, did I say hello? Everybody says howdy to everybody. It was 74. See here, that's wonderful. That's what I keep the AC on here. And lately it hadn't even, it's on now. But it's been nice, so it hadn't been really on. Freaky says what I'm thinking. Inherited says, I guess I shouldn't snivel. We had snow well into May. Yeah. Freaky said 1 pair of wings to fly. The other's a cover of protection. But you're over this stuff, Inherited says. I get you. I hate thinking about the power bill with the AC and the heat both going. What'd I say? Did I say something else? It's beetles. Why do beetles have 2 pairs of wings? Did I say something else? It's beetles. Lord, I don't know what I say. What I say and what I mean to say is 2 different things. Tank says to protect them too. That's the second one. 1 pair to fly and 1 pair to protect. Number 1, so they can fly higher. 3, so they can fly quicker. And 4 is they don't. Beetles only have 1 pair of wings. Regina says, well, I can proudly say I know nothing about bugs. Donna's changing to number 2. I think that's right. Number 8, how do grasshoppers make their chirping sound? They don't. They're silent. They use grass. They use their body. They use their voice. I know this one. I bet y'all do too. Terry says, believe it, Freaky Geek. Freezing is on where she is. Oh, okay. I thought I said something. Said it wrong. I do know that one. Mimi says 2 and 3 or 23. 3 says Donna. 3 says flip-flops. No. I think she means 2 and 3, but it's just 1. Or maybe she meant to put 1 and the other number got pushed by mistake. Mimi can do anything she wants to. She's just that sweet. Quilty says number 1, they don't. They are silent. Grasshoppers? Well, it says they use their body, Nana Donna. So that would be using their body. Christine says their body. Flip Flop said they use their body. And Tank says knees. Okay, number 9. Can a swarm of army ants kill large animals? Yes or no? You could be mixing up grasshoppers with crickets. Maybe so. Regina says yes. Oh, Cookie says crickets chirp. We talking about grasshoppers. Oh, you're saying it's crickets and not grasshoppers. Can a swarm of army ants kill large animals? Yes or no? Freaky says yes, and they eat them too. Everybody's saying yes, 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 yes on that one. Yeah, crickets do, but I believe grasshoppers do too. That's what I always thought. But you're right, crickets. Crickets do be noisy. Okay, I think most everybody said yes on that. Tank. Okay, last one. What are people who study insects called? Insectologists, bug guys, entomologists, entomologists. Weird. Okay, Kelly, I'm getting ready to go and try to get in here and get on this hat about a million other things. I'll probably go right to sleep. Entomologists say you all. Okay. Come back tomorrow and we'll find out what the answers are. I love y'all bunches. You do inherited. I think I have to look that up. I think entomologist is correct. Well, Angela, I'm so glad, and I hope you feel better, honey. And prayers for all those that were mentioned. Love y'all bunches. Be sweet. Don't be ugly. I hadn't been doing my boops right. Boop, bitty, boop, 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 boop. Remember, tomorrow's at 3. Boop.